Hello, welcome back to Black Baron WGM, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to have you. So, from the last video, nothing really happened. A day passed, and this would be my third video. And, uh, I thought about making another video, trying to post a video each day, you know? And, what can I say? It is what it is. And I thought about naming this video uh, live. Because why not? And yeah, talking about life, talking about my perspective of life. I truly think that even though life sometimes seems harsh, unnerving, cold, macabre, and hideous sometimes. And if you take it logically, scientifically, you find out that truly uh, nothing is truly important, and everything is subjective. And we live in delusion, be it love, free will, that we have a choice, that we even exist and we have consciousness. Everything is a delusion, be it willingly, ironically, or unwillingly, or both sometimes. And even though sometimes it may seem like this, I think it is false. Even though most of life does seem like that, especially disease, bad fortune, misfortune, horrifying acts, horrifying events, horrifying experiences. And even though sometimes life may seem like this, I do believe wholeheartedly, as the word lets me believe, that positivity, 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 goodness, happiness, and love, and consciousness, and free will, there is a reality to them. And I mean an essential reality, not a fake one. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that if the world is an uncaring thing that only exists and it is only cause and effect, and there is no such thing as it was willed to do this, it is only cause and effect, a chemical reaction, nothing more, nothing less. It is only physics. Even if it would be like that, it wouldn't contradict the existence of self-will, free will, of choice, of love, of good and positivity. Because the problem is with nihilism and with people that say that the universe doesn't care, that the universe is a harsh place, the world is a harsh place, nothing exists, love doesn't exist, it's just an illusion, it's just chemical reactions, and everything can be explained, and everything beautiful can be turned into something ugly and disgusting. And even though sometimes even I have these thoughts through periods of my life, or even moments at night, I always think about this. We are the universe. We are not separate from it. We are the universe. In the palm of my hand is the universe. I am the universe. You are the universe. We are the universe. And we decide what we are and what we believe. We decide our fate because we are the universe. We model the universe to our will because we are one. There is no fight, there is no conflict. So, the absurdity in saying that the universe is cold, unforgiving, and a cold place, and that it doesn't care about you or any other suffering is false. Because we are the universe. I am the universe. Your consciousness, if you think about me, if you care about me, if I care about you, the universe cares about you. If you care about me, the universe cares about me. You see? If you love me, the universe loves me. If I love you, the universe loves you. And it's that one big dilemma. Either all the universe is conscious, or nothing is conscious. And sometimes I think that even if free will doesn't exist, love, there is nothing special, there is no spiritualism, there is no good, there is no morality, there are no such things, there is no free will. There, you don't matter, nothing is important. Everything is just delusion and illusion. It's a masquerade. Even if it would be like that, even so, if everything I believe in and how I act is an illusion and a delusion, and it's false, it truly wouldn't change nothing. I would act the same way, I would do the same things, I would love the same, and I would live the same. It's like when I was a small child, I always had this dilemma. If people do only good things because they want to evade hell and they don't want to go to hell, and they do things because they want to be rewarded in heaven, are they truly really good people? That was my biggest dilemma. I wouldn't want people in heaven that would do good and evade doing bad things just because they wanted to evade punishment or be granted something as an exchange. I would want good people that they would do good things even though they would know they would go to hell. It's the principle that matters. It's like that thing. If good doesn't exist and everything is selfish, disgusting, and even the good that exists is a good just fabricated. It's naivety, it's stupidity, it's made by evil people. It's like that thing. If I would be a psychopath, I wouldn't want other people to be psychopaths. I would want everyone to be good and naive, so I could use them. If I would be the devil, I wouldn't want other devils around. I would want to be the only evil person. I would want to be the only devil, and I would want to have only good people around me so that I could use them. Even so, if this principle applies, and the world truly is so horrendous, and there is no nobility in this world, there is no good, there is no honor, there is no loyalty, there is no free will, there are no principles, there is no morality. Everything is manipulating, everything is the same force that bigger forces want to absorb everything until they absorb until they collapse on their own and the cycle returns. Even so, if things would be like that, and everything is about power in this world, and nothing really else matters, just the physics and chemical principle that power wants to absorb as other powers. The bigger power absorbs the smaller one, and it applies to life, mechanics, universe, quantum mechanics, doesn't matter. The same principle always works. Even so, it would be like that, a cold, unforgiving rules. And even life is just a chemical reaction, nothing more. Exactly like how you lit a fire. The wood just burns because you made a chemical reaction. Same with life. We breathe, we die, we multiply. Nothing else, nothing more. Even so, it would be like that. I couldn't care less. Even the delusion and the illusion of my free will, even if be it so, there is nothing more, there is no heaven, there is no religion, there is nothing more, there is nothing special. I'm just a bag of meat and bones, I'm just a chemical reaction. Even if it would be so, I could care less. I would act the same way, I would live the same way. I am disgusted by reality. I am disgusted by logic. I am disgusted by the harsh existence. I want to revolt against it. I want to fight against it. I don't want to accept it. I would better die than to accept it. And the same principle that I'm talking about and perspective of the world is something that humans always had, indifferently of race, culture, even things that weren't humans, like Neanderthals or other human species. Even if it would be like it, I couldn't care less. It's like that thing. Imagine you're a soldier and your brothers around you are being killed. You're losing the fight. The enemy is winning. And you have the possibility to run away and live. And like an animal, that would be the logical point of view. You would have the possibility, when 100%, to live, to escape the battlefield, to abandon your dying brothers, to abandon your principles, to abandon everything, and be a successful male, to be a successful creature. You could find a new wife, you could have kids, you would live and you would reproduce, and you would do things logically. It would be stupid to stay there and die like a slave with the brothers around you and stuff like that. From a logical point of view. But in principle, I would be disgusted by myself. I wouldn't do it. I would prefer to die there. Existence, life, is not a pleasure. People that are afraid to die, they will never live. It's better to die with your principles and your ideas than to live like an animal, like a rat, like a bug. The same, a father that doesn't abandon his kids, a mother that doesn't abandon the family, a woman that doesn't cheat on his husband when he's sick and he's weak, and takes care of his husband, a husband that same his wife can't bear children, his wife is sick, his wife is making his life hard, he doesn't abandon her because he swore an oath to her. He swore an oath to himself that he will not abandon her. And even though all the people around him may tell him, "You're a fool, you're stupid that you stay with her, you should find another good woman, you're wasting your life, you're making your life miserable, you should abandon her for your good," he stays. He doesn't care that he won't have children. He doesn't care that his life will be hard and will not be as happy. From the principle, he told that woman he loves her. He swore to her that he will be by his side and she will be his only woman. He stays and doesn't abandon her. As an army that swore to his general, to their king, to their leader, that they won't abandon, they won't retreat. Like the Napoleonic Guard. The Guard doesn't surrender. The Guard dies when they were encircled by the British. And the same with life. It's better to die as a human than to live as an animal. One day a lion is better to be than an eternity as a sheep. To be free for one day than to live an eternity in slavery. Life is precious because the way of how we live is not precious because it exists. Life itself doesn't have nothing precious. It's precious because of us, of how we live it, of how we do it, of what we believe. That's why I feel disgusted by myself when I do animal-like things. Because I betray myself. I betray my true self, my inner self, not the animal inside of me. That's why I truly believe that even if the world is cold and everything and love and everything more higher than materiality, than materialism, than science logic is false, like love, spiritualism, principles, morality, free will, consciousness, I could care less. I will still live the way of how I live. Exactly like a priest that is proven in his face that God doesn't exist and his religion is a lie, but he still decides to remain in that burning church and die with it because he was his whole life a priest and he will remain a priest with his beliefs. Because in the end, life is what we make it. Not the other way around. Not life makes us. We make the life. There are so many people that die, they know that nobody will know their name. So many civilizations, kings, great people that died and they were never written in history or their books burned or records and we will never know about them. Or normal people or people normal. Everyone is special. Everyone is great in their own way. We all have our own lives. We live. It's beautiful. Live life. Do not let it to crush you. Indifferently with what you're going through. You are the universe. You are your life. Be happy. Be positive. We are all going to die. Everything is going to die. Your worst enemy is going to die. Your disease is going to die. The universe is going to end. But how did you live your life? How did you experience your existence? That's what matters. Did you stay with your loved ones? Did you have relationships with people? Did you have friends? Did you live true to yourself? Did you make the joys that you wanted to experience? Did you tell the people that you love them? Did you follow your passions? That's what matters. Because we will never know when our day to die comes. And truth be told, we may be even forgotten. We may die in a corner of the world and nobody will know about that. Those things don't matter what comes after us. Like Alexander the Great said on his deathbed, fight for it. When all the generals around him asked him who would be his heir, and he said, fight for it. It doesn't matter. Because in the end, all empires crumble. All civilizations crumble. Everything returns to dust. Even this universe will crumble. Even the greatest star will have a day when it will come to an end. What it matters is not how it died, or that it died. It matters how it lived. And it does indeed matter how it died. Did it die holding its principles or compromising? Betraying himself? Anyway, a man even against all odds, even against this cold, hard world that is evil, uncaring, he brings love into it. He brings principles, he brings morality, he brings order to it. He wills the universe into existence, not the universe wills him into existence. Be positive, even when you're surrounded by negativity. Be hopeful, even when you're surrounded by desperation. Be willing. Be strong willed, even when you're faced by reality. Never betray your principles, and never betray your morality. Never betray yourself. Never become a slave. Not to yourself, and not to the world. Live your life as you want it to be lived. Black Baron heading out.